And here we are back in Silent Hill 4 in the eponymous room.
Yes, we are. So we just came back after dealing with 3 dogs and being chased by multiple ghosts.
It was rough.
It was.
It was rough. It was rough. See, there was 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this way we're going to get our health back. Can have a bit of a check of things if we want. Don't think we need to do any inventory sorting out or anything.
You know what I'm doing? I'm looking for the Robbie the Rabbit balloon because I haven't seen it in a while.
I haven't seen it in a little while, though we have seen it before. I also quite like that the people outside milling around on the street with the cars, the numbers of them changed depending on the time of the day.
Do they? Ooh,
yes, there was more of them. A lot more when it was sort of midday sunny. There's now only a few.
Oh, that's really clever.
Cool. Yeah.
I love this game.
I thought I'd point that out. Same
I do
as
think
there's
it's
no school
horrendously...
buses /
no
buses.
school buses?
They're just cars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no, school bus.
I was wrong.
School bus.
That would have been clever, because obviously it's past the time of school buses. Unless they use them for other things.
Do they use them for other... I've got no idea.
No idea.
Any Americans, write in, tell us in the comments. I'll have a check on Eileen since we're back anyway. And I'll look out the door.
Oh no, God, she's there. It looks like Eileen is okay. Is she putting on some makeup?
She's either putting on some makeup or casting a spell on her nose. Could be either way. Cool animation, actually. So that's good, because I was worried. You know, because you worry. It's like, you worry about how he doesn't seem to need food.
I don't feel a thing.
And he's worried that the tap's going to go off.
Lose the water soon?
He's not worried about his fridge. It's just empty.
He's there.
Oh yeah, he's there.
It's also quite like that. I think he knows you're there as well. Staring at him. And he's gone.
Does he come back? That was quite worrying.
Shoves his face back and goes, well.
I'm glad I was talking there. If I wasn't talking there, I probably would have went, ah! What if I go out and go back in?
I think that was it.
Gone. And like I say, quiet menace. That's what the game does well.
Yeah. He's not like...
Well, one of the many things the game does well, if I'm honest.
Sort of over the top or perhaps a bit jump scary.
Thank goodness.
It wouldn't suit the game.
Oh, wait.
Are you going to keep checking that? Not brave enough.
Be brave. There's even blood on the toilet, isn't there?
I think so. Maybe if we had like some good sort of polyvinyl gloves, is that what they are technically? So we don't get our hands dirty. But here we are back again. Still that weird noise. Sounds like mechanical moving parts. Yes, there was 4 dogs down here. We've got the little tenants lockers, and we have a locker key actually.
What? Is it for this?
Yes, it says it was for...
do this, will it? Well, I mean, it could be for in a room. No, locker key 106.
It was a locker key, yeah.
I love you, Rachel. Mike. It's filled with love letters from Mike to Rachel.
Worryingly, they look like little cards almost. That was what was in the diary when we first came in upstairs.
So what is this on the floor?
It looks like a compass mark, yeah.
It's got too many points though. Because obviously it would be 8 or 16 pointed, but that's more.
No, it's well, yeah. I'm thinking the points, the square ones on the outside, there's 8. The ones on the inside, I think, yeah, there's more.
Because we've got... Oh, no, it's right. North, northeast, northeast, east.
Yeah.
So, no, that's right. Shut my mouth.
That's quite like how bloody the place looks. I think we can still look around down here.
It looks kind of, yeah.
Is there a notice board over there, or can we not interact with it?
Notice board where? That's a hole.
By that door.
Oh, by the door. Let's have a look.
Oh.
No. Can we
this-
just leave?
Shut tight, that
Aw.
one isn't locked. I'm
Left or
assuming
right?
if this was like 2 or 3, that would be where the map was. Left is a good direction.
What was that on the ceiling?
Well, we're underneath where we were before, so it'll be
Oh, so you
gratings
can see up,
and
of
seeing
course,
up
yeah.
and everything, yeah, because we can tilt up. So this is 105,
Superintendent's
and
room.
we have
We've
the
got a
key.
Yep. So that's gotten rid of both. I'm going to put that back on. We've got rid of both of the keys.
So you don't have to keep carrying them. Doors shut tight. There's the little kitchenette, but it's all locked away. Got some surveillance equipment. Ah, and a red note. Oh, keys for each of the apartments. We'll take them. A whole bunch of them, but 303 is missing.
The one we want to get into is missing, of course. It's a hastily scribbled memo found by Nurse Rachel. Return it to room 302 together with the part her boyfriend Mike tore off. Piece of red paper, take the paper, yes.
Which will be blank. So the nurse that the photo was referring to is in Mike's room was Rachel, that he's trying to write letters to. It all links up.
Torn red paper, just torn red paper with nothing written on it. So one's torn, obviously, so we need to find the other half as well.
She thinks Mike tore off, perhaps. There's big filing cabinets.
So yes, it's the typical Silent Hill mix of sort of mundane normalcy. Is mundane normalcy a thing? Is that just saying the same thing twice? Mundane normalcy, that's usual.
No, I think mundane is more boring and normalcy is normalcy.
It's a red box. Man, this thing really stinks. It's practically bringing tears to my eyes.
Ah, I think we know what that is.
Do we?
Can we click on it again?
Yeah, sure.
Well, the super already referred to the thing in his room that started to stink, the umbilical cord. And then we went, why has he got one of those?
I think Eileen said, what?
Yeah. His room actually looks sort of the most furnished and the biggest that we've seen so far in Apartment World. He's even got a little computer. But it's a diary.
And what does it say? The red box seems even stranger today. It's giving off a terrible smell. It's disgusting, but I just can't throw it away. It must have been around 30 years ago. That young couple was living in the apartment, but one day they just suddenly disappeared. Ran off, just like thieves in the night. I don't know why. It must have been money troubles, or maybe they got themselves into some kind of danger. The problem came after that. They left their newborn baby when they took off. I even found the umbilical cord. I called the ambulance right away, and I heard the baby survived, but I don't know what happened to him. Although a few years later, I often saw a young kid hanging around the apartment. One day he just stopped coming by, but now that I think of it, I bet he was that abandoned baby. It's a horrible story, abandoning a newborn baby. That all happened in room 302, and the umbilical cord I found there, well, I still can't get myself to throw it away.
You got that note, and then we're kind of thinking, isn't that our room?
Oh, yeah. Room 302, the room I always try and stay at whenever I stay at a hotel.
And obviously, I think you can kind of infer little kid wandering around, hanging about, knocking on the door. It's Walter. We're inferring.
Inferring.
Is that abandoned baby?
Infer.
It was abandoned by 2 people in your apartment.
In our apartment?
So the diaries which we're finding, it's quite cool because it's sort of giving us all the rest of the story, all the side story.
So I figured we'll just keep on going around.
Well, yeah, because we can go back everywhere else that we were. Ooh, lovely wallpaper, kind of weird. Because we have the keys to everywhere, apart from apartment 303 now. Yes, I like how every room is kind of slightly different. It keeps it
Wait,
more
so does that mean we
interesting.
have the keys to our apartment?
Yes, I think that's right. It's at everyone but 303. So we could go from the bottom back up if we wanted to, I assume. To keep it all sort of in the right
Is that
order.
just a admiring this weird and wonderful paint job.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm guessing both doors will be inaccessible because of the direction of the camera.
Let's go the other way. Ha!
Oh, it's a bathroom. A little dingy bathroom.
Looks like ours. Smaller, perhaps.
I don't know, maybe it's just the angle, because our bathroom doesn't look very big. Oh, that's a weird camera angle. Ah.
Oop.
Portable
Take
med kit. There's a nice little nurse's uniform. Rachel. It says, my darling's number, and there are some numbers that look like a phone number.
Will you press these numbers? What does that mean? Will you press these numbers? And no, we're not going to, because it's the end of the episode.
Yes,
so we'll wait until next time.
Surely you want input, not press. Maybe.
Input?
We'll see you again. Bye-bye.